what's up guys? Rob Sinofsky here. We are in Fort Lauderdale, stuck in a little rush hour traffic. It's about 5:30. I got a call this afternoon. It's probably about 2:30. A lead from my website. Lady called me, and she owns a house in an area called Surfside, which is in Miami Beach, and it's a lot on the intercoastal with ocean access, and it's probably about a half mile from the inlet. So it's a nice big lot, and kind of what's going on in the area. This is an older house, so she was telling me a little bit about the house, and she said it needs some updating, and turns out it needs a lot of updating. And basically she's probably looking to sell it for land value, and that's probably, as a wholesaler, what I have to look at the deal as. I don't think someone's gonna buy. I got her to tell me that she wants about $3.5 million for the house, and other houses in the area that are built up, larger houses, 2-story big houses with the ocean access, are selling for $8 or $9 million. So it could be definitely could be a deal for somebody. And she kept saying, well, because I asked her if I can come see the inside. She's like, well, you can come see the inside. It's really not much to see. It's really going to be, it's really a purchase for a teardown. So she sounded pretty motivated. She said that she actually is living in the house now, and she's got a $2 million mortgage, and she's basically moving to Italy, and she wants to try to move before Christmas, which is going to be a little difficult. I got to talk to her, but so she sounded very motivated. She sounded very happy that I was possibly going to come see the house tonight. But the exit strategy is definitely a little different. Definitely a different buyer. Definitely not your mom and pop buyer that's buying to to hold as a rental or something like that. I mean, this is someone that either is going to build a house and sell it, or someone that's looking for a prime lot that wants to build on and build their dream house on. And that's really the buyer I want, because an investor has to make a profit, and if they're putting $6 or $7 million into the deal, they got to have a couple $1 million spread, or $500,000 spread, whatever their numbers work out to be. But if someone falls in love with the lot, they'll pay like, let's say, retail value for it, because they want the lot, and they know that they can build their dream house, and it's where they want to be. So you could definitely sell it for more. So that's my strategy, is to show up, build some rapport, see what she has to say about the house, try to get her to her bottom number, and see if we could put it under contract. And she even said it that that this is a kind of deal that it's more of a tear down. I'm going to try to build some cushion in with an inspection period or a due diligence period, because no one's just going to buy a lot and for $3 million or $3.5 million. That you have to do due diligence, and that's normal. I'm going to want to go down to the city. I'm going to want to maybe talk to my architect. So I need time for that. Hope that helps. Wish me luck. We will pick up in a few minutes when we get to the house, and see what we can get done tonight. The traffic is pretty bad tonight, but I'm on my way. I'm not far, but it says like 30 minutes. So, but I'm on my way. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll see you shortly. Okay. So we just got to the house. About to meet with the seller, and normally what I do is I'll take a few minutes and drive around the neighborhood. Get familiar with it, so the more educated you sound when you show up. Especially if it's not an area or neighborhood that you're familiar with, and this really isn't one. And just kind of coming up with the game plan. Obviously, really at the end of the day, want to get to the bottom line of what's gonna get a deal done. And it's about building rapport, You know, she already told me that she owes $2 million on the property, but she really wants $3.5 million. Now, will she take 3? I don't know. She said she needs to relocate to Italy, and she needs some money to buy something there. So, you know, obviously the goal is to try to get under contract as cheap as possible, and see what happens. Wish me luck. Hey guys, so what I'll do is I don't like to just give my business card. I put together a credibility package. Doesn't really have to be anything fancy, but it has my card. It's got some documents. This is really for a short sale, which really doesn't, you know, pertain to this deal. But of course, always want to drive around with a contract. So I got my contract ready here. Let her know I'm serious. And you know, I have some testimonials on a piece of paper. I have a printout on my website, just some collateral and things I can give her. So.
You see, it's double. This is beautiful.
Yeah, no, I can see how it could be.
Yeah, but again, it is lovely, it is charming, and talking about money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I prefer to people outside and not in.
No, I understand. I was just asking. We need a little due diligence time.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because, like I told you, you are just one of the people that I
understand.
contact.
I'm just calling you a due diligence period.
No, there are people that see it, understand the potential, and just give the money, and we go to closing.
Most people they're going to need, you know, they want to, it's a big investment. They want to do a little research and that.
But I cannot wait.
I understand.
Word is coming to a hand. My word is coming to an end if I don't go in Italy because you don't know my family.
My world would end, honestly, if I paid $3.5 million for something that I couldn't build what I thought because of certain...
You have to stop right there because still repeat the same thing.
No, I'm not going to waste your time.
Thank you so much. Just take it and be happy because it's the best. Probably you can say that is the best buy that I did ever.
Speak to the architect. I really just need to see what I could build.
Okay.
I have to have some basis of numbers. I don't know. There's a $10 million property over there, but I don't know setback. Yeah, I just have to see what I can build.
Exactly. You know what?
And then I can work backwards.
Okay.
I'm saying is I wanted to see it and really see what we're working with. And
okay,
then,
Robert.
Yes.
Do your thing. Call all your experts.
Okay.
And then come back to me. Okay?
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Sounds like
and
a
if
plan.
I still... Okay.
I'd like to do that.
Wonderful.
Just see what,
Exactly. See what has been a pleasure. A real
thank
pleasure.
you. Good to
Thank you
meet
so
you.
much. Nice meeting you.
All right, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. So we just left the house that we were taking a look at, and you know, the lady's up being a little unrealistic, and you'll find a lot of that. A lot of sellers are like that. It's trying to get them to see your world. You know, she was looking at everything as in a positive, that the market's going to go up and that you're going to build this big house and that you're going to make all this money. But, you know, I was trying to buy some time, like I said before, with my due diligence period because, you know, I need to see what the setback requirements are. I need to see how many stories I can build. I basically need to speak to my architect and figure out what I can put on this piece of land, right? And then, you know, and really run my numbers backwards. I mean, I know what it basically could cost to build. I just need to know how many square feet I can build, and then I can comp it out, and then I can run my numbers. But she's being a little unrealistic. You know, she wants me to close in a week. She wants a 10% deposit, so she wants $350,000 down, non-refundable. I mean, obviously, if there's liens, but you know, things like that, I can probably add some contingencies. But you know, I'm not sure if it'll work out with this lady. They don't always work out, you know. Use these as chances to hone your skills, you know, and you know, we'll see what happens. If the seller's just totally unrealistic, they're not willing to work with you, not every deal is a deal. You know, I'm not going to go and get myself into trouble because someone thinks it's a great deal. So now we're heading to a networking event. We just left the seller's house. It's about 7:30, and I'm gonna go meet up with some fellow wholesalers. It's a group of guys that are doing 6 figures and more wholesaling. So looking forward to that. We're going to Top Golf in Miami. Just get to relax a little bit, do some networking. Networking is huge in this business, especially with other wholesalers. you know, I've had other wholesalers sell my property. I've sold their properties, and it's not just networking, exchanging cards. It's building relationships, long-lasting relationships. And events like this are great, like a fun atmosphere. We get to laugh, we get to tell jokes, we get to have a drink with each other, have some fun, hit some golf balls, and hopefully strengthen my relationship with some others that I know and people that I meet tonight. And looking forward to it. Look forward to have some fun and doing some business. So we just left the networking meeting. Really great turnout. A lot of successful real estate investors, rehabbers, wholesalers, and it's about 11:15. It's been a long day, but you know, that's basically what you have to do when you're trying to grow a business. So networked with a lot of people, met a lot of people that I didn't know. You know, met some wholesalers that I'm going to be able to work with, and you know, this looks like business cards, but you know, this is basically as good as money right here, because the connections that I met, people that are actually, you know, doing the business and are successful in the business, and you know, as a wholesaler, fellow wholesalers, yes, they're competition, but you know, they may get a deal that you don't, but you may have the buyer for that deal that they maybe don't. So they may get the deal under contract, and as long as you know them and they share their deal with you, you know, you might be able to sell it for them, and vice versa. You know, I've done that over and over. A lot of guys at the meeting were talking about that, and you know, co-wholesaling deals and sharing inventory. So definitely met some good connections, and you know, tomorrow I'm going to reach out with these people and try to strengthen those relationships. You know, maybe set up lunch with certain people, and you know, just start building that network. And you know, they say your network is your net worth, and it's true. So it's about 11:15. Head home and start again tomorrow. Catch you guys later.